Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, March the 9th. So, nasty War Factory, second week in a row. I don't know if it's just that, they're looking to make the War Factory harder or what, but it is a nasty little set of defenses there. Obviously, first attack, dropping the warriors. Unfortunately, some of my warriors got a little close to the hot pockets over there, and I left a bit of a gap, and things kind of started going downhill, and really went downhill from there. So the real objective was to take out the rocket launcher over on the right. I was also hoping I'd have enough run in my warriors to be able to take out at least one, maybe two of the shock launchers, and I thought I was doing really good. I was hoping that I would get the critters out a little earlier, distract everything so they'd shock the critters, but instead they turned and did some pretty serious damage to the old warriors, so that attack was a bit of a flop. It's alright, because we're dropping the all Zookas. Honestly, you could probably have done just as much damage with artillery and barrage, maybe even more, because the damage would have been spread over the two shock launchers, but we're getting there. So, landing right-hand side, no smokes, because if the grappler, and it kind of happened by accident, I was throwing the critters out to cause the hot pockets to jump up, but if the grappler grabs one of your Zookas, pulls it back, it causes the hot pockets to jump out and go after that one Zooka, so you can run the rest of your Zookas in and throw a shock down on the hot pocket, and it actually works out really, really well. Could have saved myself the extra critters. I guess, I don't know, maybe they were helpful distracting the boom cannons. And then back in I go, trying to take out the stupid shock launchers again, because, I kind of failed on the last round. So again, throwing out the critters, hoping to distract everything. Unfortunately, something, I think it was the Doom Cannons, honestly, hit those Zookas and just fried them. Absolutely fried them. I was hoping the critters up at the top there would be enough to distract whatever, but apparently not so much. So, yeah, basically another flopped attack. Attack number 2 down, but that's okay. The idea is to clear up the scary things over on the right-hand side, which kind of, sort of maybe kind of happened-ish. I sound so convincing, right? I've been working on that. Sales, So, again, hitting that right-hand side. This time, I am not going to be fooled by these freaking Doom Cannons, because clearly they are doing horrible, horrible things. So I decided to smoke myself all the way into the back, lay some troops out to take a whack at the Doom Cannons. What I wasn't expecting was how much my Zookas were going to spread out. So as you can see, down on the one end there, they kind of got whacked, and then from there, the lasers started getting in on it, the Doom Cannons started getting in on it, all kinds of things went all kinds of crazy. So I decided to smoke, having taken out the 2 that I wanted, because the ultimate idea is I'm going to kind of drop myself in that little dead space in between the Doom Cannons, the lasers, and the shock launcher, right up, I guess you could call that the 3 o'clock from the HQ, or if you're crazy and you like Beach 3, then, or, well, Beach 6, I guess, it would be 4 o'clock? 4:30? See, if you do it the right way, it's just 3 o'clock. It's so much easier. Anyways, sorry. I just take great pleasure in the hassling of the debates. I don't know. Anyways, sorry, keep getting distracted. Ultimately, we want to drop a load of Zookas right in there, and the reason I wanted to take out the 2 Doom Cannons is because if you take the laser beam on, I guess, the far right, or the closest laser beam to the Doom Cannon, you can get the Doom Cannon, the laser beam, and the 2 machine guns all with 1 shock. Then a second shock can hit the level 3 laser beam down near the cannons there, as well as the other 2 laser beams, and then 1 shock on the shock launcher slash flamethrower, and 1 shock on the rocket launchers that are just barely on the screen over there, way on the left. And with 4 shocks, we should be able to take this bad boy out. Because we've cleared up that right-hand side so much, Obvi, you can... oh, yeah, that's where I went wrong. I wondered where I went wrong on this attack, because this attack is almost as brutal as that other one. As you can tell by not having any of the shocks down. Yes, yes. So instead of taking down the HQ, I took down about half of it, which hurt me in my heart. The good news is I've got a 5th attack for just such a screw-up occasion. And once again, over to the right-hand side. Because everything's cleared up, you don't need any smokes or anything, making it a lot easier to throw out all of the shocks, because you do need a lot of shocks. Also, be very careful when you're flaring up to do the smoke across. You want to be at like a 45-degree angle, or straight line, if you would, towards the HQ. That way it'll keep your Zookas clumped together a lot better. They're not going to do a weird path through all these boxes and whatnot. You can see them in there being nice and tight. This time I did not screw up my smoke, so I still have my delay and everything, which is fantastic, because then I started tossing out the shocks nice and fast. As you can see, I actually missed the flamethrower somehow, but still got the win. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.